Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Think Different. In this video, I will explore the wonderful option of Microsoft Excel which is known as Goal Seek. Now let's dive into it. For this example, I will use built-in template of Microsoft Excel. In my case, I have already used it. So this is here, loan calculator. But for your case, you can search it here or you can find this template here in this section. So let's dive into this and open this file. I'll press create. In this template we can see what will happen if we get a loan of 10,000 US dollar at some particular interest rate, and if we are planning to return this in 10 years, what should be the start date. We can change start date, and the interesting thing is based on these inputs you can derive these outputs, right? But you can see what will happen to my number of payments. What I will do is to do the opposite calculation. I will take you from output to input, and I will answer some really interesting questions for you with the help of simple tool. Let me dive into this, and my first question to you, which is very practical, that what will happen if I want to increase my number of payments to 120 to 180. For example, I don't want to return this loan or any loan of this amount, which is $10,000, and but I want that I should make 180 payments, not 120 payments. I can make a case where I can say I don't want to pay interest more than 2500 US dollar. What will be the situation in that case? Let's first do the number of payment case. I want to make sure that my number of payments are 120. So which parameter should I change? In my case, I'm changing loan period in years. Let me just change this to 12. These are 144. Let me just make a bigger change. 20. These are 240. Let me just make small change. 18. These are 216. Remember my target is 180. Let me just change this. 14. It's 168. Now I'm getting closer. 16. 192. 15. You see, I got the result that my loan period should be 15 based on this interest rate, and my monthly payment should be this, and then my number of payments will be 180. But is there any way to do this easily, that with a single click I can derive results according to my wish, that my number of payments should be 180? And what will be the situation? Now let's do this. Let's go back to the original position where my number of uh, loan period in years will be 10. Now let's go to data option, and what if analysis. In what if analysis, I will go to goal seek. In goal seek, I will set the which option I want to change. I want to change 120. This option you can see D12. I want to change this to 180 value. And which cell I want to change? I want to change this cell. I want to change this 10 to some number where I can make number of payments 120 to 180. I will press OK. System will do iterations. Now I can see that I got the same result which I derived manually by going from 12, 14, 20, 18, and after multiple manual iterations I got the result in few milliseconds. So in this case I have two options. If I like the result which I am getting, for example, I don't want the result that I will pay back in 15 years, I can press cancel. I can go back to previous. Or if I like this result, I want to further do analysis on this, I can press OK, and this result will be saved. I want to make sure that I don't pay total interest more than 3000 US dollar. In my case, in this situation I am paying 4707 US dollars. Now let's dive into this, that how can I drive this calculation automatically. What will be the impact of this change? I will set this value to total interest, and I will set this value to 3000 US dollars. Basically I want to change interest rate to see that what will be the change in my interest rate to make sure that I don't pay more than 3000 US dollar. Now when I press OK, let's see what happens. The system has made multiple iterations, and after this it provided us with this number 3.65, which shows that if my loan amount is 10,000 US dollar and I want to return this in 15 years and I want to make 180, payments, then my monthly payment will be $72.22 and my interest rate will be 3.65. In this scenario, I will be able to calculate, I will be able to pay only 3000 US dollar. Now let's go back to original situation. Let me just change the situation. I want to make a different calculation based on monthly payment. I want, in this case, I want to pay, let's say, 150 monthly payment. And again, I want to change cell, which is loan period in years. Now let me make this automatic calculation and see what happens. In this case, I am finding out that if I make sure that I pay monthly payment of $150, then I will make 80 payments and my loan year will be reduced from 15 to 7. There can be multiple options, there can be multiple usage of this goal seek, but there is just one restriction which I would like to highlight. That restriction is that you can select one cell for change and you can select one cell which will be automatically changed. There are other tools like solver which I will explore in my next video, in which we can select multiple conditions based on inputs and outputs and we can write results based on different solving methods. Now that is a topic for another video. For this video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.